evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Other Realm Carnage. Yes, it all begins right here. We're in for a good time. Well, let's hope we're in for a good time. And I do apologise, excuse my appearance. I look like I was buried in a coffin underground for like 3-4 days. I had to dig my way out, and yeah, I look awful, let's just say. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a movie review. It's a late movie review, I know, but I fancy doing it, so I'm going to do it anyway, of Captain America Civil War. It was a good movie. I went to see it. It was a fantastic movie. When I went in to watch it, it wasn't what I was expecting. I went with a friend, and we had a chat about it. He'd read the comic books, I'd read the comic books, so we were expecting something like that, you know, because in the Captain America Civil War comic books, if you haven't read them, everybody's in there. Almost everybody in the Marvel Universe is in that comic book. So if you haven't read the comic book, go read it. It's in 2 parts. It's a really good read. But in the movie, in the Captain America Civil War movie, there was quite a few good people in there. I'll name a few. Obviously, Captain America, Iron Man, Ant-Man was in there, Hawkeye, Falcon, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Crossbones was in there, War Machine, of course. You've got Spider-Man in there as well. Sadly, you didn't have Thor or sadly you didn't have Thor or Hulk in there. It would have been a weird movie without Captain America, let's tell you that. But yeah, and Nick Fury wasn't in there. I don't think it was in the comics. It's been a while since I've read them. I don't think it was in there. He might have made an appearance. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and reread them. But yeah, the movie was really good. It had some brilliant scenes in there. Things exploding, things being destroyed, as in every single superhero movie. I mean, the opening scene was really good. They had a lot of brilliant fight scenes in there, well choreographed. I loved the action. And this was the first movie, I believe, that starred, he was in it, and he was a star, so let's say that. Black Panther, he made his appearance, and he had some great fight scenes. Let's say all the cast did, you know, the fight scene near the end. So I should have said at the beginning, do apologise, it's probably a bit too late, but spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming everybody's seen the movie, but if you haven't, I do apologise. But yeah, near the end, the fight scene with Iron Man, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, and Captain America, that was a brilliant fight scene. Oh, it was fantastic. And the fight scene at the airport, I did my research and I found out that that was the scene that took the longest to shoot, I believe, if I'm correct, and they worked on that one the most, and they were filming in a live airport, so there were people trying to catch the planes and, you know, get to their destinations while there were superheroes outside kicking ass and destroying stuff and what have you. So yeah, it was a brilliant scene. It was a fantastic scene, and that was the first time you saw Ant-Man turn into Giant Man. And yes, if you haven't seen it, there's a video on YouTube that somebody has put the Attack on Titan theme song over that fight scene when Ant-Man turns to Giant Man. So it is hilarious. Go watch it. It's funny. I like it. I watched it. I was laughing. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Anyway, it was a brilliant scene, and then you find out a lot more things if you didn't know that the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, killed killed Tony Stark's parents. Assassination. You find out that there was multiple Winter Soldiers. You find out in Mission Report, December 19th, 1991, you find out the code words that activate Bucky Barnes' assassin mode, you know, the Hydra and the villains use to control him, to program him, stuff like that. You get to see the facility where it all began, It's a good movie. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting like from the comic books, I was expecting everybody to be in there. The Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Taskmaster, Silver Surfer, Thor, Hulk. Just to name a few, I was expecting everybody to be in there. But even though not everybody was in there, it was a good movie. All in all, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second of it. And yeah, it was good. Had some great scenes, as I've said. Brilliant action, good storyline. It was a good storyline. The way it ended was good. And the next one, I think, if I've got this right, is Avengers Infinity War, I think. So I'm hoping that when that comes to theaters, it's gonna be insane. Oh yeah, I like that. But this movie was good. All in all, I'm gonna rate this movie. In my opinion, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Because I know that's a high one for my first movie review, but it was good. I enjoyed it. 8 out of 10 means it's not quite there yet. It's got a lot to improve on. Well, it had a lot to improve on. If there was, there's a lot more to add to it, a lot more to do. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen it, go see it. I recommend you go see it because it's worth a watch, either on the big screen in 3D, at home, on TV, DVD release, whatever. It's a good movie. So yeah. So thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me prattle on or something about that. But it's something I love. And I just fancied reviewing it, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up. Take care, guys. Have a rockin' day. Party on, and all the best. Thank you kindly.
Shut up and sit down.